The next thing with this facility we have here, it's a quite large factory we're working at. Here at this facility, we can also build the first 10 commercial reactors, and we can also build the fuel for the first 10 or 20 or 50 reactors. So the production facility here is already big enough to sort of get off the ground. It's not big enough to make a gigafactory and sort of make one reactor every day, but at least we can get off the ground and make the first 10 or 20 nuclear reactors, commercial nuclear reactors, and all the fuel needed for those. And then once we've done that and shown that it works, then of course we will build a gigafactory somewhere.
That's what's exciting about Copenhagen Atomics is that when you're talking with the hyperscalers, the institutional investors, the big giants that want to work with a partner, you've already well ahead of all of these companies that you just mentioned, and you're already set up, and you can do the first 10, and that's pretty massive, and that's incredible. I'm curious. Talk to me about your kind of designs and thinking around the safety features of your reactor, whether it's shutdowns or maintenance or the things that you work on to kind of keep it generating energy, and also your spent fuel, and how do you manage that? If you can just talk through those.
Yes. So I want to maybe start with the spent fuel, because that's also one of the things that got me very excited in the beginning, because we realized that we can use the fuel from light water reactors. All the other reactors in the world today, they run the fuel for some amount of time, and they don't use all the energy in the fuel. And they typically use a few % of the energy in the fuel, and then they're not able to use it anymore. And then they put it out and say it's spent fuel,